You are seconds away from the greatest hits on Urban Radio 90.7 FM.
Good morning, Breakfast Club. My name is Taji and I'm a big fan of your show. I love radio and would like to be a radio presenter when I'm older. My question goes out to all of you. What should I do to realize my dream of being a radio presenter?
All right, so this is Taji, and she's basically what we said. She's about 12 years old.
About 12, yeah.
Yeah, and this was a question that was asked last week. And we said, you know what? We decided this question is asked all the time.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So said this time we're going to go back in time like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future, right? And we're going to author each of us, Taji, a letter. And then basically a letter to our younger selves.
Yes.
And then show her our journey in this particular vocation, right? And then see how she, what she will learn from that experience, right?
Yeah, that's
so today, table one, one guinea pig in the mimi. Okay? So Taji, I wrote this letter. It's about my journey in this vocation, and well, here goes. So my journey in media communications will be a lifelong passion that will start in a couple of years from now, which means about 14 years old, when you will do a Coca-Cola ad campaign for Africa. Now, this will lead to various campaigns in advertising while you're still relatively young. Don't fear. Don't fear your father and what he thinks of you. Don't fear your potential, even when you failed it. In St. Mary's, you'll be bullied because of your privilege. Don't become a bully yourself, Edward. It would all start with alcohol. The decision to drink with some rowdy boys from St. Mary's School, then pitching up to a rugby match and being drunk and disorderly. This will probably be the best time to stop associating with bad company, to stop the group mentality, and to stop bringing alcohol to your lips. When you go for your further studies in South Africa, you will form lifelong friendships. You'll gain a global view of life, and you will change. Try keeping your head in your books, though. Try and finish your law degree as planned. Try to become a lawyer. But of course you won't. You will get into the media. Your mom, the Queen, as you and your brothers call her. Listen to her more. Appreciate her more. Most of the things that will happen to you will happen because you didn't listen to her. There's a reason she's the Queen. You will start your media radio career at 98.4 Capital FM, Kenya's first commercial independent radio station. Don't take it for granted. But you will, and fame will come to you like a hurricane. You will leave Capital because of family pressure. Don't be bitter. The words celebrity and fame will continue to hound you. It will be very difficult to comprehend fame and celebrity. There'll be a point where you will be number one. You'll have the number one show on radio and on TV. You'll be the number one MC and the most sought after voice in the region. Some days you will embrace it, and on others you'll shun it. Fame will bring stubbornness, entitlement. It will see you languish in many a police cell because of your history with the police. You'll imagine they're picking on you, but you'll also get a lot of commercial work. Learn to trust your instincts, because then you will learn to play the long game. The things that will happen to you during your stint at Radio Africa that will change everything in your career, because you'll be doing daft things involving alcohol and hubris. Don't. You lose your job and you'll regret it until you land another job at East Africa Radio in Tanzania. Don't come back to KISS from Tanzania. Stay in Tanzania. But you won't. You'll come back. Don't punch Kolo of kleptomaniacs because of your lost wallet. Don't fight him. Walk away. Because you'll be dismissed from KISS for the second time, and that will nearly break you. You'll walk around in anger, drinking and wallowing in self-pity. Don't Don't be so mad. There are good people and there are bad people. Not everybody is good. And not everybody is bad. You'll lose a few years being there, physically but not mentally, going through the motions at Royal Media Services. Dude, that New Year's flight back to Nairobi, please don't miss it. Then it will be time for the most professional media organization you've ever worked for, Nation Media Group. You'll learn a lot there. You will thrive. You will grow. Capital FM will come calling once again. Don't dilly-dally. Take the job. Because, ironically, you'll be months from retrenchment at NMG.
You are seconds away from the greatest hits on Urban Radio 90.7 FM.
Don't lend money. Don't lend money to relatives or friends. Because, dude, remember what you learned during your gap year when you interned for a bank? Focus, man. You will lose a lot. Don't lend. If you plan to give, just give it. Granted. There'll be long periods of time when you'll be off radio because of some shit you did to lose your job. Spend that time reflecting on who you are, what you want. When you finally travel to China in 2010 and someone says to you, let's buy sex toys and stun guns and sell them back home, don't make a face. Buy those sex toys and stun guns. Buy them by the truckload. Learn to say no. Learn to be more selfish with your time. Because the more you give of yourself to people who don't deserve you, the angrier you will get. Again, give your mother more respect. Your dad will be the person you look up to, and you regret losing his friendship, and you'll spend a lot of time trying to do right by him, and not for yourself. What he wants is for you to be happy. Trust your brothers more. None of them loves you less. Concentrate more on your hobbies. Buy more books. Breed more dogs. Drinking isn't a hobby. When you hit rock bottom, appreciate it and stay there for a bit. When you stop drinking, and you will for a couple of years, things will be absolutely top of the pops. Don't go back, even though there'll be a huge financial incentive. Sometimes you need to stay at the bottom to truly appreciate the top. Stay away from spirits. If you have to drink, have a beer or a single malt whiskey. You will start businesses when you're young. Some will be innovative. Some will thrive. Try to be more patient because patience pays off in the end. Money is the devil. Money is a means to an end. Money will make you so unhappy at times and happy at others. Stop being too kind with money. Your dad will give you a lot of advice. The one that I beg you to please listen to is, son, slow down. You're moving too fast. Be happy with yourself. Nobody can make you happy like you do. Your happiness isn't in the hands of someone else. As far as relationships go, please try and trust your instincts more. It'll save you a lot of time. And don't be too cynical about love. As Ralph T says, every good relationship starts inside of a happy man. All in all, Edward, remember that this vacation is like that journey you'll make 25 years from now when you summit that beautiful mountain called Kilimanjaro and get back to base camp. A memorable quote you will get from that experience that you will never ever forget will be made by one Emmanuel Juma, who says, she, that is Kilimanjaro, is like life. You climb up one day, you come back down to spend the night. You ascend the next day and come back down again to spend the night. You climb up again to acclimatize. You come back down and spend the night. Finally, you will summit and get to the top. Once there, you will realize that after taking it all in, that's simply half the journey. The journey still continues because you still have to get back down. All in all, Taji, just remember one thing if you want to get into this vocation. Be consistent. It's a vocation of passion. And to be in media, you'll have to be thick-skinned. If you're brilliant, be brilliant. If you're crap, be good at being crappy. But at the end of the day, strap in, enjoy the view, because it's a beautiful vocation. Taji, this is my letter to you, and because I'm old school like that, I'll post it to you. That is my advice to you if you want to join the media. It's a clap.
You are seconds away from the greatest hits on Urban Radio 90.7 FM.